Welcome back to Defense Like a Jedi. Hey, I was at my son's soccer game tonight. Yeah, did I already tell you he plays soccer? Yeah, we talked about that. Anyways, decided to walk home from the game, a couple miles, not a big deal, but if I sound like I'm slightly out of breath or you hear traffic or whatever's going on in the background there, just ignore it. So, I promised you a video today, but now you get two videos. What I want to talk about today are sub-cities and how to get more. Hopefully you didn't click off when I said I was going to talk about sub-cities. Anywho, I already talked to you about going into the black market there. I'm a liar. Yesterday was my first day in the black market and buying VIP. Now, these VIP, there's not an auction going on now, but if you go to the auction, there's two different auctions, the one with the VIP in it. You'll notice that the VIP is usually for sale. I forget what it starts out at, but I will bid all the way up to at least $170,000. Sometimes it takes $220, but it's quite expensive, of course. I mean, I think I did the math, and it took me like 30,000 gems. Now, granted, a little bit of VIP actually came from buying packs, but most of my VIP came from that, and you get the gems from, I mean, this game is very gem heavy. I don't know, my farms have 2 to 3 million gems just from the computer running them. So if you're doing other events, I can't imagine what you can really get. I'm going to guess you can get 50,000 gems a day. Is that crazy to say that? It just seems like gems just keep regenerating. I mean, if you're watching my videos, I have 600,000 now. I haven't spent. It was down to 20,000 a couple days ago, just because I think I stuck it into refining, to be honest. But when you throw in the SVS chest, and if you place in the top 5 or 10, you get a percentage of the gems that are awarded. If you win, you get more than the losing team. But the more points you have is the percentage of the gems you win in SVS. So not only if you take first, it's not like a set percentage. It goes by how many points you scored. So if your server scores, well, I guess I can look at ours because I never actually showed you our results. We kind of talked about it. So I took second with 2.6. Alice kicked butt. She had 5, almost 6 billion points. Is that million or billion? I can't see if that's a decimal or not. Billion. So if your server scores, is it listed on here? We scored 20 billion. So she scored over 5 billion. She's going to get 25% of all the gems awarded to the winning team. And so it's okay to keep taking points if you want to get greedy and take gems from the rest of your server. But just a way to get gems and to buy that. So this is more than I wanted to talk about. What I really want to talk to you about is how to get, because I have 11 sub-cities. Now, I feel like if I got a glorious sub, which I'll never get, I don't spend that much, it would automatically open this 12th slot, but we have a spender on our alliance or on our server. I feel confident that she's got $250,000 into her account. She's got a couple glorious subs now, but I think she only has 11 subs. So I guess I don't really know how this use glory subordinate city expansion order to unlock another sub. That must be different than actually obtaining a glorious city sub. Again, put in the comments if I'm an idiot. And, that goes with everything. If you're watching YouTube and you're learning how to invest or how to change a part on your car or how to play a stupid video game like Ebony, read the comments, because they'll tell you. I always read the comments, especially like if I'm downloading software for something. If you read the comments, you'll learn more than you learn in the video. And what I mean by that is you can follow a video and then be done, and it'll be, well, that didn't work. And then you start reading the comments, they're like, this didn't work, So at least read the comments first before you follow any YouTube video. and mine are no exception. So, trying to get back on track. That's how I opened up, a couple slots was through VIP, but you also get it through your prestige. So you can see, is this even the right spot? There we go. Do not disturb. Forgot to do that. So, how to explain prestige? So, yep, going unscripted here, trying to figure out where to start this conversation, and what my little trick would be. Obviously, if you're hitting, do you get prestige from monsters? Regardless, that's not why we're here. The little trick that I've learned, that some people learn, I've taught it to people close to me on my server. In fact, the person with the 250,000 account is Cuddly. Before I told her this secret, she was down here, and she was already, probably close to I'm guessing how much she spent on her account, but I'm going to say around 200 grand, and she was floating here. She couldn't level up, and she's not English speaking, so it was a little confusing to tell her. But once I told her this trick, look where she is now. She's way at the top, and she actually booted me down. Wow, I'm 12th. That's pretty bad. So what the trick is going to be is you need to accumulate as many of the tributes. So, you want to be buying these up here in the upper corner, if you can. If you can't, whatever. But definitely be buying these. And if you see any in the black market, and you want to wait till you get at least 200, but if you really want to do it, wait till you get 500. So what do I have? So the trick is going to be to change you guys know this already, change your culture to the appropriate culture. Just go through them. One of them gives you a bonus for, is it prestige? Is that what tributes get you? I don't want to be calling it the wrong thing the whole time. What are you getting here when you use these? XP. So you want to get about 200 minimum. If you're way low, go ahead and try it, but I'd like to wait till I get 500. You change your culture. Subsidies don't make a difference, so whatever culture you change your monarch's culture to is irrelevant to if you got subsidies under that same culture. It won't help. You're gonna have to look that up on your own. It's already too long of a video. Find the right culture just for your keep. Don't worry about subsidies. Then you definitely need to do your talent line. So you want to be on this one on an offering, and that's going to get you 5% bonus there. So the trick is, as you're spending gems, well, let me back up. So the more that you sorry, running into an obstacle here. So the more that you tribute, the gem cost goes up every time. So I've gemmed 3 times today, and I'm up to $100 a turn. And then after you get so far, it keeps jumping up in price. So you want to not use these tributes first, because you're pushing your price up. So once you get 2 to 500, you come in here, you make sure you have your culture. I don't think there's anything else other than your culture and your talent line. You know what? There might even be a talent on your dragons if you have it. I do not, so I might have made that up. So you come back in here, you offer whatever gems amount you're going to want to do. So this is like a multiplier. So that once you get to a certain level, every tribute after that multiplies. So you're exponentially, versus offering like 10 times a day or 100 times a week, you're going to get way more by doing it one crack at a day. Not quite sure where all the math is written down there, but if you watch the amount of XP you get, should we just go ahead and do it? Would that help you guys out? Doesn't really bother me if I do it now or later. We'll change the culture. My game will reboot. So, which culture? Gives us well, am I going crazy here? Did I miss it? Troop load, group ground attack, research, crafting, ground, production, range, healing. Bonus from offering, Arabia. So we're going to do that. It's going to reboot. Going to change the talent line. And, ooh, that's ugly. Talent line. Sorry if you're Arabic. Don't come after me for calling your buildings ugly. Talent line. It's hard to walk and play at the same time. That's how uncoordinated I am. Okay, so now we got our offering on. Now I'm going to come back in here. Oh, this guy's cute. In the market? No. Offer. All right, so I didn't really want to spend 100,000 gems here, but let's just try to pay attention. So I'm going to get 188 XP now per swing. So what is that? 28 more, 38 more. So that's a pretty good extend right there. I'm just going to offer one time. And now I get 238 per turn. That's a pretty big jump. I think that's 50 XP for one turn. So you can see how it exponentially grows. Let's just see here. Now I'm up to 462 per attempt. So you can see what's going on here. And now it cost me $1,000 a tribute. So that's basically... Sorry, another obstacle. So that's basically how this trick works. You're paying for it in gems, but once you get to your tributes, they're free. So don't use your tributes first, right? So let's go ahead. I didn't really want to spend this on this, but we're doing a video. So now I'm getting 625 per tribute. And now you can go ahead and dump all these tributes. Wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. So you're getting 625 for each one. So that's the trick. That's how you jump up numerous spots. If you're down low in the rankings, you're going to see... That ain't it. Ranking. Talk about a stupid name. So you go down in your rankings, you'll see if you're lower, you'll jump up really quick. So maybe if you remind me, we'll come in here every Saturday night is when the ranks reset. It's not active. It recalibrates or readjusts just on Saturday nights at server end. So technically, sometimes Saturday is the best day to do it because, logically you'll have the longest amount of time to get the most tributes. So we'll see. I'm number 12. I'm at, 25 million. Somebody do the math. I think I attributed like 400 times. So 400 times, what would you say the average is? 400? Is that 16,000 points? Is that a hit? I don't know if that's good math or not. That won't even be enough to get me to jump up to bird lover here. So before the last time I looked, I was like number 5 and I just didn't care. So my point is, this hack will allow you to get to higher ranks, and that's where more subsidies come in. So if you're stuck down here in Earl, you're going to have to look for yourself at what rank you need to be to get the next sub-city. Usually, if you go into here where your subs are, it'll tell you, I'm pretty sure it tells you advance to Duke to open up your next sub slot. Now, I think if you, do like I did and you fall down too far and you drop the sub-city to train, it won't let you pick it back up. So you may want to pay attention to where you're at in your ranking. So on that note, I think we're going to leave it. I still do have one more trick for you. There were two things I wanted to tell you about. I'll put that in the next video, somewhat of a hack, and maybe I'll get it out tonight. But I don't know. I'm almost home, so we'll leave it there.